lotion on your case, man. I love how all the girls move their body. And when you move your body, you don't move it nice and sweet and sassy. Alright? Woman, you're cute, and you don't need no makeup. Original cute body makeup on model. Woman, you're cute, and you don't need no makeup. Original cute body makeup on model. Woman, physically fit, physically fit, physically fit. Woman, physically fit, physically fit, physically fit. Woman, nice, sweet, fantastic. Big your body out in the big tight and woman, nice, sweet, energetic. Big your body out in the big tight and woman, nice, sweet, fantastic.
Yay!
Big tight and woman, nice, sweet, fantastic. Big your body out in the big tight and I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. You like to move it.
Move it!
Woo! I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. You like to move it, move it. Woman, you cute, and you don't need no makeup. Original cute body makeup on model. Woman, you cute, and you don't need no makeup. Original cute body makeup on model. Eyeliner, funny face and make one mud up. Nose powder, funny face and make one mud up. Like your
All right, everybody, make sure you refresh. Looks like we're up, but I need to make sure everybody's refreshing. All right, there we go. Yay, I see Pam. Okay, guys, this is awesome. I'm so glad to see you guys here. All right, yay. Be sure to comment. Let me know you're here. Put your comment there. Let Charlie know you're here. He's more important than I am. You all know that. He's the one who gives the stuff away. So let's make sure you got Charlie on there, right? Okay. Awesome. I am just making sure we are trying something new there. Cindy Connolly. Yay. I see people doing it. All right, guys, this is exciting. So we are in a, Facebook just changed how we stream to Facebook. They just took away my ability just to stream right over and be able to see your comments and stuff without having to be on Facebook. So they've made it a little more difficult for me, but it's here on Facebook and you guys can see it, and that's what matters. It just means that when you comment in Facebook or on YouTube, Charlie's going to be able to see it and comment there. I just can't see how many people are watching because it doesn't show me that anymore either. So I want to know that you're here. If you are watching, you have to comment because there's nothing that tells me that you're here if you don't comment on there as well. So good evening, everybody. It's Marsha, and I am here for our final Move It Monday of the month of April. And April's been such a full month, right? Because we had our catalog kick, and we took over the Move It Monday for our catalog kick and birthday launch. And then we had, of course, our birthday launch training last week for you guys with our fabulous friends at the Fab Five. And so now we're coming together at the end of the month here for one last bit of things going on. So guys, we are super excited to have you here with us tonight. We have some great training for you. And you know what? I'm going to go ahead and get us started. But I always like to start with a quote. And one of my favorite people of all times is Zig Ziglar. I saw him actually speak in person, I think 4 times. I just think he's the most amazing person. His positivity, his drive, his ambition, his energy truly is amazing. And he's very down to earth, or he was very down to earth. And he just told it like it was. And this is a great quote. And I don't want you to take it the wrong way, but he says, your business is never really good or bad out there. Your business is either good or bad right between your own 2 ears. And, it kind of goes along with what I was saying a couple of weeks ago about, sometimes we have to give ourselves a checkup from the neck up. And the reality is this: we are capable of great things. And it's all a matter of how we approach it and what we believe, what we tell ourselves. And so one of the things that Zig is always saying is that, you're the one who decides whether it's going to be a good day or not. You're the one who decides whether you have something to offer to somebody. You're the one who is in control. And I want you to take that to heart, because right now, this is your time to decide you're going to do bigger, better things than you've ever done before, and that you are going to make this business succeed for you. Because there have been times when I was kind of in a valley and I was like, oh, I just don't know if I can do this. But you know what? I had to do that same thing. I had to look in the mirror and I had to say to myself, well, that's up to you, Marsha. You know, you can walk away with your tail between your legs and say, woe is me. Nobody wants to do anything and I'm no good. Or you can say, you know what, I have something great to offer people, and I just need to talk to the right people to be able to give those things away. And that's truly what it comes down to. As I said a couple of weeks ago as well, this is not a magical business, although it is pretty magical, but it is a mathematical business. And what we do, the numbers, is truly what makes our business succeed. So tonight we're going to talk about the things between your ears that you can do that can make your business grow. So I want you to think about for just a minute, what's going on in your head right now? What's in between your ears? What kind of self-talk are you talking to? One of the things Charlie always says, I think you're listening to that wrong person. There's a lot of people talking in your head and you're listening to the wrong person. So I want you to ask yourself, am I listening to the wrong person in my head? And what that conversation that I'm having between myself, what am I telling myself? I want you to tell yourself that you are capable of great things, that you are awesome and amazing, and that you are going to have the biggest, best month you have ever had in Tupperware. Okay. Are you going to do that for me? Say yes, say si, say we, say sim. That's how you say it in Portuguese. I'm studying Portuguese now, because after going to Brazil and not knowing what they were saying, I figured I had to learn another language. So I'm learning Portuguese to go along with my Spanish that I'm learning. Okay. So as I said, we are getting ready for birthday month, and it's another year of changing lives. And it's almost time for that big birthday celebration to begin on Thursday. And what we're doing right now is kind of setting the tone for what we're going to do starting Thursday. But see, we've got to finish this month. This month is April, and we have 2 days more to go, tonight plus 2 days. And we can do super amazing things in 2 days. In 2 days, I've been able to, have a goal that I didn't think we could make and see us make it in those 2 days, because what I put up here was the power to make that happen. And I went out and I did the things that I need to do so that I could make that happen. And we're going to talk about an idea on how you're going to expand and meet those people, how you're going to be ready to meet those people. But honestly and truly, guys, it's all going to come down to you making the decision that you're going to put the time in to make these things happen. So one of the things that we did, I asked you all last time when we had our meeting, our birthday month thing, I asked you to tell me what your party goal was and what your earning goal was. I didn't say how much do you want to sell, because see, sometimes when we say that, we just stop. What I needed to know is what kind of time you were going to invest, what kind of effort were you going to put into it, and for that effort, what would you like to be rewarded? You see, that's a question that I always ask people when I go to talk to people about selling Tupperware. One of the first things that I ask them is that if you were going to consider a Tupperware business, how many hours a week would you like to invest in your business? And I think that's a really important one, guys, because they are investing in themselves. They're investing in their future, right? They're investing in the time. They're investing their time instead of money. But for that time, how much money would make it worth your while? So I want you to write send those two questions down. If you were going to consider Tupperware, and I always do it that way too, because that takes the pressure off people. I say, before we get started, so I know kind of like what you might be interested in. If you were going to do this, how much time would you want to invest in your business? Because see, that gets out of the way the question or the comment that people will say that I don't know how much time, I don't know if I have enough time. So, I mean, if you were, how much time would you have to invest? Okay. And that can be for the week. It can be for the month, whichever way they want to do it. And then I go, okay, great. So you think you've got 2 hours a week you could invest. Well, for that 2 hours, how much money would it make it worth your time? Okay, because see, what we're doing is we're connecting time to money, because the more time you put into it, focused on the right things, the more money you're going to make, which is why I asked for this particular goal. I asked you to tell me your party goal. How many parties did you want to hold in the month of May? How many parties each week do you want to hold? And for that time, how much money would you like to have? What kind of paycheck do you want at the end of the month? Now, if you have not done this yet, guys, I'm going to ask you to do it. I'm going to ask you to send that to me. You can put it in the comments right here and say, I'm sorry, I forgot to do it, Marcia. Here, I'm going to do it right now. And you give me that, because I'm going to do another drawing. I'm doing this one right now for these folks because they're going to get my big birthday bash bag, which is going to have all the things that they need. And so I'm going to put in here my little numbers that I need to put. So I have here, and the first one is number 2. See, it's not a 1 because 1's on the team member. And then it goes to number 17. So I'm going to put that in there. And I am generating, so 2 to 17. And the number is, there you go, see guys, 17. Can y'all see that? Oops, there you go, 17. And that is Carolyn McGraw. So Carolyn McGraw, you're going to be getting a birthday package from me. I hope you're here tonight. Go ahead and let me know that you're here. You did not have to be present for that one. But here's what I'm going to do. All of you that are making your goal now, you're posting your goal for me now. How many parties are you going to hold in May? What's your goal of parties you're going to hold? And for that time, for those parties that you're going to hold, how much money do you want to make? I want to hear that from you. And for that, I am going to do another drawing. So I won't do it today. I'll do it after you have a chance to do this. And if you're watching the hashtag replay, I'm going to give you till noon tomorrow to get your goal in there so we can do that other drawing. And those will be out in time for you to have them for birthday month. All right, so Carolyn, yours will be coming out tomorrow with some great things to help you have fabulous parties going in there. All right, so just a reminder, though, that we are not yet to birthday month. We still have today, tomorrow, and Wednesday. Many of you are working for some great rewards right now. We have our 2-week challenge for my favorite products, the Fresh and Cools. These are absolutely one of my favorite things. I love everything that I can do with them. I use them in the fridge. I use them in the freezer. I use them in the cabinets. I use them for liquids. I use them for dry goods. I use them for snacks when I'm traveling. Those of you who know, Charlie loves peanut M&Ms, and he loves to fill one of those up with his bag of peanut M&Ms when we're on a long road trip so he can have them to snack on as we go along. So this is a great set, and you can get this entire set for $20 when you've submitted just $500. We also have our 2-month-long challenges that are going on right now, where you can get that fabulous collection of keepers, the potato, the onion, and the garlic and shallot keeper for just $12 when you submit $1,000 for the month. And then at the $2,500 level, that amazing collection, including vent and serve, those large vent and serve pieces. It also has the bacon keepers, and it has the utensil set for just $15. Amazing, guys. So you still got time to make that happen. And you also have time to make sure that you have your $250 submitted for the month. Now, $250 is kind of like the base minimum. You got to make sure you're there every month. You do not want a month go by that you do not have your $250, because Tupperware does a quarterly consistency challenge. Now, what does that mean? It means that starting at the beginning of each quarter, January, April, July, and October, they introduce a new challenge, and there's a new gift. And the gift changes, and they're always really cool gifts, and they always include things that we might not have seen before or you might not have yet. So there are things that you really, really want to have, and all you have to do is submit $250 3 months in a row. So you have to do it January, February, March. You have to do it April, May, June. You have to do it July, August, September. You have to do it October, November, December. Now, what if you came in, you just started in February and you didn't have a chance to do it? Well, then you would do it February, March, and April. And then you would start the next quarter, May, June, July. And then you would start the next quarter, August, September, October. And then you start the final quarter, November, December, and into January. So the same thing happens if you come in late, or if you missed a month. Maybe you missed the first month. Maybe you missed the second month. You get to start over in the third month. So you have, you start in the first month or the second month or the third month. You go 3 months in a row, and then you start the next one. If you fall out, before you've completed 3 consecutive months, then you missed out on that one and you start a new one. So what I'm telling you guys is make sure you've got your 250 every month. That way you can make sure that you get all the goodies, because some of you are finishing up quarter 1. And those are the people like March, April, May will be the last chance for those people. And I've been posting, so you kind of know where you are. It's also a consistency tracker now in your back office, so you can keep up with it and you can know where you're at. But the new one for second quarter, and this is the one you do not want to miss out, it is the new cast iron Dutch oven that you're going to love to have in your kitchen. So make sure you got your 250 by Wednesday, okay? We also, of course, have all these great specials that are going on that are going to be ending on Wednesday night. You do not want somebody to call you Thursday and say, can I get that Wandelier bowl set you were talking about the other day? You need to make sure all your customers know that these things end on Wednesday. You need to, anybody who's commented on it, liked it, mentioned any of these products that you are showing here, you need to send them a personal message. You need to also pull them all out and talk about them tomorrow. Let everybody see them. Do something on the cold brew and talk about the cold brew carafe and the pitcher, because you can use the pitcher to do your cold brew and make a lot more. And then you've got the little canisters, the dry canisters for you to keep your sugar and creamer and things like that. Don't forget also that we have those, the water bottle and the Eco2Go cup that they can get free as a gift with purchase. So that's designed to help you grow your sales for those orders with people. And it also is something that you can offer to somebody who maybe calls you and they want to get that Smartest, the 20-piece Smartest set, or they want to get those canisters. And what you could say to them is, hey, do you know anybody else that might want those? Because if you get your order and you get a couple of friends to get an order and that will boost you up, I can give you this water bottle for free. I can give you this Eco2Go cup for free. So it's a great way for you to boost orders over the next 2 days. So don't let these things get away. And don't forget to always be checking online for your online exclusives, because Tupperware, it's, and it's a separate category. So you can't just go look and say, shop the sale or shop the, what's on sale. You've got to actually go to the category that says online exclusives. And there'll be things there that are not in the catalog. They're not on a brochure. Some of them are regular price, but some of them are on sale. And they're all while supplies last. So check them every day. See if there's something you like, you want to promote. Send those out to people. And of course, don't forget that we have all of these things that are going away. You do not want people to miss out on those. Look in your back office and you can search just impressions. And you can see anybody who's ever bought the impressions from you, especially in the catalog colors that are ending on Wednesday. You want to reach back out to those folks. You want to let them know that you have this incredible opportunity for them to get some of these things before they go away. That they got the plates and they need the cereal bowls. If they got the cereal bowls, they're going to need the plates. They're going to need the tumblers. Make sure that they know before they say, I need them, and they're gone, right? Also, the ones that I am sick about, the portioning scoops, love those. They're the best thing for making cookies. They're the best things for being able to measure out when I'm measuring out stuff that goes into others, like my sour cream and those kind of things. I love to use those for just measuring out stuff with them. They're going away. So I would reach out to all your friends that are bakers and your customers that love to cook. Let them know about those. The all-in-one mate is the only item we have that is an egg separator. It's a grater, it's a juicer, and an egg separator. So reach out to folks that once again, might need an egg separator. Maybe make that your post for tomorrow. Who needs an egg separator? And, then you post the picture of this and say, gone. You need to grab this before it goes away. And then, of course, I am so sick about the Smart Multi-Cooker because it's my favorite product. I use it all the time. 12 boiled eggs in 12 minutes in the microwave. It's amazing. It's great for your greens. It's great for potatoes, for potato salad. It's great to steam your shrimp. It's great to cook your chicken. You can even do little mini chocolate lava cakes in it. Oh, so good. And you can do little mini flans in it as well. So, if you don't have one of those, I'm going to encourage you, grab yours while you can still get it. Okay. But, we're going to hear some more ideas of things that you can do between now and Wednesday tonight on our M&Ms. So I encourage you to come back at 9 to be watching that as well. But we've got our new catalog coming on Thursday, and you also need to be doing things to get ready for birthday month. And right now I have one of our amazing ladies. I'm going to bring her on. Here we go. Hi, Donna.
Hey.
Yeah, this is Donna Sue. I'm gonna let her tell you a little bit about herself, but she has been getting ready for the new year, or the new month rather, our new catalog, using the Lolly Tufts. And she had posted a picture like this. I'm gonna let her explain it to you. Let me take myself off and put you back, Donna. Sorry.
Hey, everybody. So, I was so tickled to see this. Of course, at my house, kids are long gone, and then other people's kids, and then some more kids. So now it's just good to see these again. So I decided that I wanted to take this product and I wanted to do something with it to boost my sales right off the bat, starting out Thursday morning. So I posted these and I said, look, I'm looking for at least $200 in orders for this product, just for my little tubs. And I want that by Thursday. So everybody's been real responsive, and I've really appreciated it. But let me tell you something. One set of these is not going to be enough. One set's not going to do what you need to do. And I'll just tell you real briefly about my little notes here. First thing, somebody at my house puts back ice cream in the freezer a little bit. I think they have a guilt issue. They don't really want to eat it all. They don't want to be the one that ate it all. So they put a little bit back. So I've decided the first thing to do is the little bit that gets put back goes into one of these. Make it interesting. Put a little ice cream in, put your cherry in, put you some chocolate chips. If you like butterscotch morsels, put your little butterscotch morsels, little ice cream, pack it in. Then when they go to get that little dessert and that little special something to eat on, it's got a surprise in the middle. I can't wait to do that. But there is one thing that I want to tell y'all about, and I hate to bring it up, but we used to have a flu season. And doctors were always telling you, prepare for flu season. Well, now flu season seems to be 365 days out of the year. So it's really bad when you're home and all of a sudden, you have a stomach bug or something and you're home. You have nothing. You're there. My idea is there's always, when you go to the grocery store, pick up a little container of ginger ale. Pick you up a little container of Pedialyte. You don't have to fill up all of these. Get you just a couple of the tubs and make sure that you've got something in the back of your freezer that when you do get sick, or if somebody in the house gets sick, you've at least got that little something to put you some fluids back in. So think about that when you go get groceries and you're stocking up. Just a couple of these with a little bit of ginger ale in it might taste pretty good sometime. You know what I mean? But always stress, one set of these is not going to get it because you're just going to get 6. You need to get more. Okay. But that's what I'm doing. I've got a lot of sales so far. Hadn't hit my goal on the 200 yet, but everybody seems to be tickled with these as much as me. Thank you.
I love it. I love it. I love that idea. There we go. So I will post these 2 pictures from that Donna Sue is using, because guys, it's a conversation starter. I mean, you could also just do the old fashioned ice tubs and say, who had these? Mm-hmm. And then whoever comments, you can personally message them about the new Lolly Tubs. But I love those ideas. I never thought about taking leftover ice cream. So I don't know if I can get that away from Charlie either, because we all know Charlie has a sweet tooth. And he's going to be get me after we finish tonight. But the thing is that, you want to make these, and I like to do, I do frozen yogurt in mine, and I put like, or I'll make some fruit and I'll blend it up, especially watermelon. I love to do watermelon popsicles in the summertime. So, guys, everybody needs lollipops, and I love that idea in case somebody gets sick. So thank you, Donna Sue. Y'all give her lots of love and appreciation for what she shared with us. Okay. So also want to remind you guys that this is the last 2 days that we have 4 different kit options to offer to our new recruits. Starting Thursday, we will have the $49 kit, the $49 starter kit, which is also the one we use for the host and join that they can get for their $500 in sales with 2 bookings. And we will have the home chef specialist, which is the 109 kit. That's the one that has the Power Chef and it has the bowls and all of that. So we'll, starting Thursday, we're only going to have the 2 options. And right now we know that we have the digital opportunity till Wednesday for $15. This is the one where they get their website for free and they get an opportunity to start making money right away. But we have not gotten final notice that will continue after Thursday or after Wednesday. So if you've got somebody who's been sitting on the fence, I would reach out to them and say, look, I don't know for sure if it's going to be here on Thursday or not, but I know it's here till Wednesday. So take advantage of it and open your account, and then take advantage of these sales that we have going on that are ending on Wednesday and get your first order in, because with your first order, you can qualify for these amazing gifts. So all of our new consultants play in a program called Ready, Set, Activate. Month 1, which is the month they're recruited in, they can get 4 different gifts. They get a Vent and Serve, then they can get the Clearly Elegant, then they can get pick your own $50, and then they can get either a piece of Ultra Pro or the complete utensil set. Month 2, they come back, they get a bigger Vent and Serve, a bigger set of the Clearly Elegant, another $50, and then they can add 2 additional products. So if they started with the digital kit, guys, this is a great way for them to be able to get products to use. And then month 3, we'll finish up that Vent and Serve set, that round set. We'll also complete their Clearly Elegant. We'll give them another $50 to go shopping with, and then they can choose the stack cooker or another piece of Ultra Pro. Huge program. All of these are free. This is such an amazing opportunity for people to make money, to get products, and to be able to grow their skills. And I've always said that a Tupperware business is like a resume builder. You're getting skills that you can use anywhere you go. So you need to be sharing that with people and helping people live better lives, because summer's coming. There's going to be vacations. There's going to be kids going to camps. There's going to be kids going off to college. There's going to be lots and lots of reasons people need extra money. If you know teachers, if you know people that work in the schools, reach out to them now. I had one of my reps that was with me for many years was a teacher, and every year at this time of the year, she would rejoin. Okay. And then we'd hold her launch party in May. She'd line up her parties starting June, July, and August. And then she would do parties in September. So it was kind of like she came in so she could get it up and running for the summer, so she could make money for the summer. And then she kept it going into September. Sometimes she'd do a little bit into October so that she could have Christmas money. And then she would stop because school took a lot of time for her. And so from October to April, then she let her Tupperware business go. But this is a great time to reach out to people, because remember, Tupperware can be part-time, it can be full-time, and it can be sometime. And this is the things we want to give people options and choices of what they can do in our business. Now we have some great new host offers coming up for the month of May, birthday month. And the featured one in our brand new catalog, of course, is this gorgeous picnic set. It's got watermelon, yay! And we're going to talk a lot about watermelons coming up in the next few weeks. and different things you can do. But this is a great collection, and it blends so well with our host offers as well. So for the month of May, we have some exclusive host offers. We have a new booking gift. It's our cake slicer, which I absolutely love. And then we have some new thank you gifts. We have the new set of bowls, the medium wonders that match the picnic set. We also have the new colors of the small impressions. And then we have, of course, our regular free Tupperware that they get so $200, they get their thank you gift. At $300, they get 10% free and a half price item. At $500, they get 15% free and 2 half off items. And at $1,000, they get 20% free and 3 half off items. But in May, at that $1,000 level, it doubles. So they're getting $400 free. Now, in addition to that, if you were with us last week when we did the Party Palooza training, if you didn't, I'm going to encourage you to go back and watch it, because my friend April shared with you how to coach your host to level 1 to get the thank you gift, and then level 2 to get up to that 350 level so that she could take advantage of that beautiful 5-piece canister set, to coach them to the $500 level, to coach them to the $750 level so they could get that awesome Ultra Pro. And then, of course, moving on up, there's also that extra $500 option of the red stack cooker. So you've got all these different levels. Next week, week 1, we have an exclusive discount on that 5-piece canister set. It's only for 1 week. So this is why it's really important to get those parties in. But we have someone's going to talk to you a little bit about getting those parties in, because I know you all want to get those parties in. So I'm going to bring her up right now. And please welcome Shannon Daniel.
Hey everybody. So sorry about this video. Marsha's going to have a fit when she sees it, because she does not like for me to video and drive at the same time. But anyways, I'm coming to you guys to talk about birthday month and parties. So birthday month is huge. If you've not been in Tupperware during birthday month, you're in for a treat. It is a fantastic time to be here. So our birthday month celebrates Brownie Wise's birthday. So what we're going to do is have a party, and our host will get all of the treats instead of us treating somebody, namely Brownie Wise, who's no longer with us, but treating her with gifts. So our party hosts get all the gifts. This year, if our party host has $1,000 party, they earn $400 in free Tupperware, and they get 3 half offs. And the more they sell, like $1,200, $1,500, $2,000, they get more in free. I don't know about you guys, but I do a whole lot of partying if I knew that I was going to get that much free Tupperware. Just saying. So where are you going to get your party host from? So simple. I say simple. It does take a little bit of effort, but you can do it. First off, you're going to reach out to your past party hosts, especially if they had a fantastic party, and tell them what a fantastic deal they get if they host a party in the month of May. You really want to book that first week though, because that's when a lot of great great offers come in with 0 copay. So you're going to want to really book that first week. But on top of that, so you've got your past party hosts, especially if they've had a great party. Then you're going to want to reach out to your friends and your family who've not hosted a party for you in a long time or a while, or they owe you a favor. They owe you a favor. That's a good one. You also want to reach out to customers who reach out to you for replacements, warranties, because that's going to give you the opportunity to say, yes, we can get this replacement for you, but it's a $9.99 shipping. Would you like to turn that into a party so that you don't have to pay $9.99 for that little replacement piece? Or if they want to order something small, they reach out to you and they want to order one water bottle, or they want to order something else that's small. You're going to try to turn that into a party, because if they turn it into a party, you're going to benefit and they're going to benefit. So you want to try to flip those orders and those warranties and, you know, those kinds of things over to parties, especially in the month of May. Also, something that I like to do is share my website. And I don't do it often because I like the customer service aspect of our jobs. But I will share my website, and anybody who places an order just on my website, well, you know, that doesn't go to a party, right? So say you've got a $50 order, or even, gosh, you've got a $100 order that somebody's placed on your website. You can tell that person with that replacement part, hey, I can start your party out with a $100 order. That means you only have to do $200 in sales, or you have to reach $400. You have to get $400 additional in sales, but it gives them a big leg up on hitting that $500 mark. There's usually, I think there is a $300 gift. I'm not 100% sure what that is off the top of my head while I'm driving down the road, but I do know that there is a $300 gift. But anyways, so those are where you're going to reach out to your parties, for your parties. So let's say nobody says yes, they'll host a party. None of your friends and your family, because we've already partied them out. Nobody who's a past hostess because she's done another party for somebody else and has another party next week for somebody else. Then what do? Well, you turn to your VIP group. You put a call to action in your VIP group telling what great opportunity it is to host a party in May. You can do a mystery hostess party. You can do 5 mystery hostess parties, as long as you're not inviting the same people. You can do more. I mean, you know, seriously. You can do catalog parties. You can take catalogs to offices that are around your place of work, or your home, or where you shop. You can take catalogs around and do that. There's also this fun thing called Lucky Envelope. I've only done it one time, and it was great. And I actually think I hit 1,200 that month, off of my Lucky Envelope. But you get 4 or 5 people to say that they'll sell $250. You always want to have that 5th person, because that other person may not sell $250. So you're going to want to get 4 or 5 people to say they'll collect orders, and everybody that collects orders, everybody who ordered, or whoever collected orders for you, and you hit $1,000, you get to divide up those those hostess gifts. And right now, it's either the first week, it's either going to be a 0 copay or a lesser copay. I'm not 100% sure. But once you get that $1,000, then you can divide those hostess gifts up, and the half-offs and the freebies up between the people who collected the orders. So that's another fun way that you can work your birthday month. So there's lots of options. There's lots of ways. I won't keep you much longer. But if you have any questions, reach out to me, your director, your upline, even Marsha. Marsha will reach back out to you and help you. But seriously, if you have any questions or if you need anything, don't hesitate to reach out to me, or anybody else will gladly help you get you on your way to a fantastic birthday month. In the comments, I would love to see what your goal is just for parties for May. Marsha's probably already asked this, but I'm asking it too. What are your goals for your parties for May? Just numbers, not dollar amounts, but numbers of parties that you're going to hold. Let us see them. All right, guys, y'all have a good night. I will talk to you all later. Hooray! It's almost birthday month. I hope you're ready to rock it out.
Awesome. Don't you love those tips and ideas? And, you know, I mean, I know how hard it is. You know, she knows I always get mad at her because when she's streaming while she's driving. But she, you know, and it's always hard to remember all the details of things when you're driving. But she was trying to do it at work earlier today. Her boss came in, so she had to kind of stop doing it. So thank you, Shannon, for those great tips and ideas. Make sure, guys, that you have your charts out. You know exactly what you have to offer. There is a bonus at the $350 level. There is a bonus at the $750 level. And of course, the double host credits at the $1,000 level. There is a copay for the canisters and the Ultra Pro at the $350 and $750, but it's a reduced copay at the $350 level, which is going to be huge. I will also post to you a couple of flyers that you might want to use for the lucky envelopes, because that's another great way. Some people call it Everyone Wins, but we've always done it as lucky envelopes. And one of the things I can remember Michelle Davis always saying, she would get a clipboard and she would make a plan to give out 20 of these packets every week. And then she would write down who she gave it to, and they were due back the next week. Because what's going to happen is that some people are just not going to get around to it. And then there's going to be some that are going to come in and they're going to have 200 or 250. And there's going to be some that are going to have 400 or 500. And so what you do is if you give out 10 or 20 of them a week, then you're going to get back maybe half of them. And that way you can have not $1,000 party, but maybe $2,000 parties or $3,000 parties. And then you start over the next week and you do some more. And the ones who didn't finish week 1, maybe they'll come in on week 2, and you keep it going all month long. And literally I know people who have had $10,000 months by doing something like the lucky envelope, but it can add an extra 1,000, an extra 2,000, an extra 5,000 to your month. So guys, take advantage of all the things that you have and make it work for you. Now you have an opportunity once you set up your parties to register those in the back office. How do you do that? You go in to your My Office, and where it says add a party, you click on that and you add a party, and you put in your host's information, you put in the day of the party. So if it's a messenger party, you have a little place you can note that. If it's a in-home party, if it's a book party, if it's a Facebook party, you can do that. If you're going to do one lucky envelope that you're working and you're giving out, please don't do it if you're only going to give out 4. You've got to have at least 4 people who do $250 for it to work. So you've got to plan for 6, 7, 8 people minimum for you to be able to get that 1,000 in sales. If you're going to do that, pick a date that you're going to put that in. If you're going to do a mystery host, do your own party, put that in, set it up, and give it a title so that it's on your website also. And then it shows in the Parties Up. These folks all have parties reported for next week, starting Thursday for that first week. And I said I was going to do a drawing tonight, so let me pull up my thing. There are 11 people who have reported parties up for next week. I'm going to do it's 1 through 11, and the number is 8. And number 8, I have it over there, is Corlinda Cortez. Corlinda Cortez, congratulations. You are the winner of a little party pack surprise from me as well. And you know what, guys? I'm going to do this every week. So make sure your Parties Up are registered. I will do another one Wednesday for week 1. And then the following Wednesday, I will do one for week 2. So make sure you are updating your parties every week. And I will be going live with drawings and prizes. But you know what? One of the things that we're always looking for is how do we find new people? And I have someone who is a master at networking, finding new people, really exploding her business with new customers, because we never want to say, I don't know anybody. And she's going to share with you how she goes about and does that. Hello, Corinne Brown. How are you tonight?
I am good. How are you?
I keep doing the wrong one.
Sorry, I was finishing cutting something real quick for you guys because I was going to show you because I'm redoing my packs right now. So, we always talk about prospecting. If you didn't go back, watch the Prospecting Means Profits videos that I did in the month of March, where you can see about being out and about. I realized then that whenever I'm out, people always stop me. They always are going, oh my gosh, it's the Tupperware car, you know, and they go, hey, do you have a Tupperware catalog? I was parked in front of somewhere the other day, and this guy turned around and came back just because, hey, my grandma had this thing. I really loved it. Do you still have it? So we started talking, and we're able then to possibly see about what other new items that he needs to add on. And so the thing is that if I wasn't prepared in these moments, then I wouldn't be able to follow through with those leads. On the Party Palooza, you guys learned some amazing stuff with the Office on the Run and all that Brooke was sharing about all of them. I love the donut where you have the donut inside of it. Marsha shared the slides. If you haven't, go back. I'm telling you, I'm going to keep going back because I think of something new every time. And guys, it's so important to always be open to new ideas, but also to take action on at least one every week. Okay. I love showing up to learn new things. Then I like picking one thing and really trying it out, see if it sticks, but always be trying and moving. And the thing is, it's consistency. It's consistently being out there, consistently being in front of people. Think about how many times you have to see an ad before you act on it. How many times you have to have a mental image of something before it resonates and you're like, oh, this is something that I need. I was thinking the other day with just social media, and I'm going to show you my on-the-go pack. But with social media, I have a friend that just went to a bridal or baby shower. And I was like, oh, you know, like she should have taken a Tupperware Shape-O toy. I should have made sure she knew that Tupperware Shape-O toys were available, right? But I haven't been posting about that because am I active with my social media campaign, constantly sharing all the different things, not just what's on sale, but just showing lifestyle solutions. Not even posting the price, just posting lifestyle solutions because we need more imprints in front of people. This is why being out and about is so important, why you want to wear your Tupperware swag, your shirts that says Tupperware. People will stop you and they'll go, what? Is that the real Tupperware? You've got your bags, this, that, and the other. Or maybe you just go up to people with the thing we've been sharing, which is you've been tucked. Or you give them a gift of something, just a sparkle to make their day shine. I'm going to say I've kind of taken this a bit further the last month because something I have found is, why do I love what I do? Because it makes my heart smile. I love offering solutions to other people that truly benefit their quality of life. And I love the sparkle in someone's eye when you mention Tupperware and it brings about a memory that builds nostalgia. You see, that instantly builds a relationship with you and that person, which means they're going to be more likely to trust you and more likely to then want to do more business with you. So while we're out and about, we have to make those impressions. They have to see us. We have to give them sparkles. This is why we want to make sure we always have on hand the You've Been Tucked. We want to make sure we always have the citrus peelers. And I like to put them in little bags. Guys, go to the dollar store. It doesn't cost a lot. You can get 20 simple little bags at the dollar store. If your kids take their lunches, grab a brown bag and put it in there and just draw some designs on the outside. Guys, it doesn't matter what you do. I love getting little motivational stickers. Like literally, I've taken Sparkle to a new level. Whenever I mail a package, I put a motivational sticker or something. Sometimes it's a Bible verse. Like this one says, let all that you do be done in love. 1 Corinthians. And I love that because my name's Corinne and it's like love. So it's like giving these little things to people that correlate with Tupperware because we want to keep Tupperware a warm fuzzy. We want to keep Tupperware front of mind. That's why we are an iconic brand. That's why we have lasted 78 years while so many other companies closed the door. That's why we're still winning awards. Be proud of the brand that you represent. Be proud of Tupperware and be proud of the sparkles. So the more we can build that, the more our sales will grow too, because people will want to do business with you because you make them happy. When you build a great relationship and people want to be around you because you teach them new things and you offer solutions, they're going to be asking to see you more. So spread sparkles, do the things that make your heart smile. Have the things with you. Now, never just give stuff away. Always make sure you get their information. Always have your lead slips with you, okay? Because you want to follow up with them. Lately, I haven't been taking full line catalogs unless they date a party with me, because then I have to get their information so that I can mail them a catalog. Now, You can get little clipboards at the dollar store, but this is something I've recently been doing. You know how we talk about shameless self-promotion or the things you love about your business? You need to have your iStory, and have it. And so I've taken my little story that I use in my party bags at my parties that say Meet Corinne, and it tells my story. Like, share your story, have your family. If you have kids, exploit your kids, right? You have them on here. And that's on my clipboard. So as they're filling out the sheet, they have an opportunity to learn more about me. And as they learn more about me, then they think they know me better, then our relationship's improving. And then they want to start talking to me, which means I can then ask the questions of, can I come treat you special, spoil you rotten? I'd love to have a party with you and your friends. Oh my gosh, I've got this new recipe I've been wanting to try out. Can I share it with you? Okay, so great ways to start conversations. Now, here's some things that I want you to keep on hand to make sure you're always ready. Just like Shannon was talking about, pulling different parties in. I had some notes down. The Party Palooza had the great ideas for the gift bags. I forgot the other one on there. The popsicle recipes that Donna Sue's doing as she's going around sharing about the popsicles, collecting orders. One way to build retention when they might not want to give you something else, or if you aren't sure how to start a conversation, you just want to give a sparkle. A sparkle doesn't have to be a whole piece of Tupperware. Okay. Like if you want to tup somebody, you could do it with a small tumbler. You could do it with a keychain. You could do tiny treasures, or you could just do citrus peelers. Okay. You've been tupped doesn't have to be a lot. I do love though having my little basket that has my keychains in it, so I can give to people because people love keychains. But you don't have to give a lot in your sparkle bags, just so you know, or you've been tupped to give somebody those things to get back. Hold on. I had one more thing and I'm having a brain fart. Oh, so to make sure that I'm always prepared, I started doing an office in my basket, right? This is my mobile office. We've done trainings in the past about how to have your office portable and with you. And this is the office that I'm going to want when I do vendor events. It's the office that I'm going to want in my car. So if I always keep this stocked, I am always prepared. I've got in here 2 party planning bags that are folded over. And then I've got the tissue paper down inside. So when it's time, I just pop it open, put the tissue paper, hand it to somebody that booked a party with me. You could have your parties in an envelope tucked in here too for your happy helpers or the people you're looking for this month to help you along to hit your birthday month goals. You've got your citrus peelers down in here. I always keep these in here too. The Lucky You. These come 3 on a page. And on the back side, I have my QR codes where they can open an account or book a party. And all my old brochures, I put with this. I take an old brochure, stick one of these in it. And then this is what I hand out to people. This is what I leave in the magazine racks. This is what I leave when I go to the doctor's office. This is what I do when I just sparkle joy. Okay. Someone's not having a great day. I will give them a citrus peeler and say, hey, if no one told you today, you're appreciated. Thank you for all you do. And I actually had a lady that I did that to the other day, and she actually was having a really bad day, and she hugged me and she was like, thank you so much. Is she going to remember the Tupperware lady? Yeah, I think she is. And that's how you meet new people. That's how you grow and develop. And always make sure too, you have your current offers with you in your box. Okay. So you're ready to go. I'm always ready to date a party and to recruit somebody and have conversations, to sparkle little fun Tupper love, because that's how you build relationships and that's how you grow your business.
I love it. I love it. I love it, Corinne. Those are such good ideas. And guys, what she said, if you have this little portable office thing with you and you happen to be stopping someplace to get a cup of coffee, and drink your cup of coffee inside, you could just take your little portable office in there and you could be working right there and people will see it and they'll come over and start talking to you. So
actually, since you mentioned that, I was working at a Panera and I didn't take my whole office in, but I took my little basket with my keychains and I had someone that came over. And then I gave them the little sparkles and it was this Bible study group. And then they did an online party with me.
That's awesome. So everybody tell Corinne what you loved, what you learned, and let's all get up there and meet new customers as well. So thank you, Corinne. All right, guys. So I'm going to wrap this up real quick here. I want to, one of the things I've been asking is find me a place and I will come and I will bring prizes and stuff. So we do have our first brown bag bingo scheduled for Thursday, May the 9th at 6:30 p.m. in Statesville, North Carolina. All you have to do is find me a location. And it can be the back room at a restaurant. It can be someplace. We actually have someone who works at this Holiday Inn Express in Statesville, so she's able to get the room for us there for free. Free is always good. But what you do is you invite people to come. This is for you to bring guests. It's not for you to come. It's for you to bring guests. Everyone who comes with 5 guests gets to buy a surprise bag of Tupperware, a $50 surprise bag of Tupperware for $5. That's crazy, right? The guest will get to play, they'll get to play bingo. They get to buy a bag, a brown bag, and it's got a piece of Tupperware in it, and they get a bingo card. And then we play bingo for free prizes. So they get to buy their brown bag. It has at least a $15 piece of Tupperware inside of it for $5. It comes with a bingo card. And then everybody that comes gets a free piece of Tupperware for coming. And so then we'll play bingo for some prizes. And the goal of it is that, number one, we're going to show them why Tupperware is the best. They're going to date parties. They're going to join our team. You're going to make money. You're going to build a team, and we're going to explode the area, because when we find a town, we're going to lock it down. So it's up to you to find the place, and I will come and bring the gifts. Okay. All right. Also remind you that we have our Time to Travel Challenge that Charlie and I are offering you. You still have through May to qualify for this. And we'll close tonight with this quote, because I don't want you to miss hearing some more great training coming your way in our M&Ms. But this is also from the great Zig Ziglar. So once again, we're listening to what's in between our ears, and we discipline ourselves. Discipline yourself to do the things you need to do when you need to do them. And the day will come when you will be able to do the things you want to do when you want to do them. See, sometimes we have to look at things from the long term. And maybe in the short term, I'm going to give up watching TV tonight so I can make those phone calls and book those parties. Maybe tonight I'm going to try to do 2 parties instead of 1, so that I can have that extra money so we can do what we want to do this summer. Discipline yourself to work your business like a business. Treat it like a business. Use that calendar we talked about last week as well, so that you can treat it like a job and show up for work like a job. And when you do that, I promise you, you're going to get paid like a job. But more importantly, it's going to be a job that you deserve to get paid for, because you're going to get paid what you're worth. So that's it for tonight, everybody. Thanks so much for joining us. And I will look forward to hearing your goals coming up.
Woman, you're nice and you don't get thick. Rich about the ocean at the big Titanic. Woman, and